It's all right, I'll wait.
No.
Hello. Sorry I disturbed you.
What time is it?
4. Oh, I don't know. I like the night.
So do I. What's your name?
Clarice?
Oh, it's a posh name for a tart. Clarice.
Yes. Well, I suppose it is, really.
It helps, though. Better class of client, eh?
Yes, I should think so.
How much money do you make with the debt?
It depends, doesn't it?
Yeah, I expect so. Not busy tonight, then?
No, not really.
You're very well spoken.
Elocution lessons.
Really? Very enterprising of you.
What's your name?
No names here, you know that.
Oh, I was just interested, that's all.
It's rough.
Nice.
Couldn't get a job, so you went on the game. That's your story, I suppose.
No. I just like it.
Oh, really?
Yes, actually I do.
I suppose that's all right, then. It's a hard old world out there.
Why are you here? I mean, asleep.
I'm with someone who's currently engaged upstairs.
Snap.
What?
So aren't you interested in girls?
Sometimes I am. For the right type.
Do you think I might be the right type?
Perhaps.
And what do you do?
I had a job selling second-hand cars in Brighton on commission. I lost it 2 weeks ago.
And what do you do now?
But I'll tell you one thing. I don't intend to starve. Whoever else does.
Well, I suppose there's always the dough.
Oh, 17 shillings a week for a single man. Just about enough to buy you a decent shirt.
Shame. I expect you'll survive.
Oh, yes. I expect I shall. Is Miss Clarice Manners there, please?
Clarice Manners speaking. Who's that?
We met in Maida Vale.
Good God, it's you.
How about tea at the Ritz on Friday, 4 o'clock?
Can you afford it?
Oh, yes. I've just come into a little money. And I'm hoping to come into a lot more.
And how on earth are you going to do that?
By doing whatever I have to do, darling. Whatever it is.
Hello. I ordered tea.
Fine.
I knew you'd be on time.
Oh, really?
Not like my other men friends.
Do you have that many?
Yes, actually I do.
Congratulations. Is all this paid for?
No. I never thought I'd see you again.
No.
I'm very naughty, really, meeting you like this.
And I suppose you had any choice. Not if you feel the same way as I do.
No, I don't suppose I had. How do you feel?
Mad. Absolutely mad.
So do I. What's your full name? You never told me.
Ralph Gorse.
Where do you live?
Do you really want to know?
No, not really. Cake.
I couldn't eat it. I've lost my appetite.
Me too. You look very smart. Nobody would guess you were on the dole.
I'm not on the dole. Not yet, anyway.
I'm sorry. That was very naughty of you.
I might be one day. 4 million people are.
It's hard to think of all those people sitting around or whatever they do.
Starving is what they do, or damn near it. If you gave them one of those cakes, they'd probably be sick.
What?
Too rich, not used to it. Only used to bread and dripping.
Are you used to bread and dripping?
I lived in it for a few weeks. In a cheap room, no fun.
My God. What was your last job?
I told you I was selling cars. Lost it a couple of weeks ago. All I had left was a couple of decent suits and my old sports car. When I sell her, I'm finished. I'm down among the great unwashed. Fear not, I have great expectations.
Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. I never usually tell anybody anything.
No, I can believe that. Sometime when you want to, you must tell me where all this money is going to come from.
This is most certainly the life.
Thank my friend Viv. It's her flat.
Well, here's to Viv, whoever she is.
I thought I knew something about all this. I don't know how I'll ever go back to the Reggies and the Ronnies of my usual set.
I won't bother to go back to them at all.
Oh, how often am I going to see you, darling?
Pretty often, I'd say.
When you get your money.
Yes, that's right. I can do anything and everything with you.
Hunting with the corn, Ascot, Henley, shooting in Scotland in August. Can you really see yourself doing all that, darling? It costs an awful lot of money to live that way. I don't notice it because I don't need to. The money's always been there.
Lucky old you.
I suppose so. But I couldn't live any other way. I just couldn't. You see, darling, I'm too used to it by now.
You have us a sort of fling.
No. No, but Ralph, listen. In a way, my life is all set out for me. I can play around a bit now, but sooner or later I'm expected to marry somebody of my own type.
Somebody rich.
Yes. Well, it'll be a sort of arranged marriage. Money and land marries money and land in my world. So I would be able to lead my own life in a sort of way. I might even be able to see you like this from time to time.
As your gigolo, you mean?
Hardly, darling. I don't suppose you'd ever let me pay you, would you?
Don't talk to me like that. Ever.
And don't you do that ever again, or I go out of that door for good.
Then go.
I'm sorry, darling. I keep forgetting. You aren't a gentleman, are you, Ralph? You want to be one, God knows why. They're all so utterly bloody boring, but you just aren't one, are you? You frighten me sometimes, Ralph. I've never been frightened by anybody before. I'm going to a crowd of people in France in a couple of weeks. If you have your money by then, why not come with me? It would be lovely if you could, really.
Don't worry. I'll have the money. I thought you weren't going to the following weekend.
No, but we're all bored, so we're going early.
Look, why don't I meet you at the Ritz on Friday at 3?
Let me think.
Oh, Ralph, you are coming, aren't you? Or is it still the wretched money?
No, it's not that. It's just that I'm not sure if I can get away by then.
Well, darling, you can always get a ticket at the last minute, can't you?
Clarice, I want to come.
Well, you certainly don't sound it, darling.
What kind of money do I need?
Oh, I don't know, about £600 or £800. Hello, darling? You still there? Look, darling, don't come if the money's a problem.
I'll see you at the Ritz, 3 o'clock on Friday. Goodbye. Is Madam finished?
Yes, quite. Thank you. Mayfair 7053. Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, look, Archie, it's Clarice Manners. I was going to Cannes with a friend, you know, to join the Cavendish lot. It looks as if I've been stood up.
Ah.
Aren't you going?
Where are you?
Well, I'm at the Ritz, actually.
Look, I'll pick you up in 15 minutes, all right?
Lovely. I wish you'd come to France, Ralph. Would have been great fun.
I'm sorry to miss out on that.
I was expecting to hear from you, you know.
I believe you.
What happened? Didn't your money come through?
Actually, it did.
Well, what happened to it?
What usually happens to money, my darling. It got spent.
I had no address for you, no telephone number. I was furious. You stood me up. I was terribly upset.
Not for long, though.
What?
Who was he, that tall, handsome friend, the one you went to France with?
Who? Oh, Archie, you mean?
Was that his name? Archie, yes, I suppose he would be.
Oh, Archie's an old friend. He wants to marry me, actually.
Does he now?
And don't worry, darling. Whoever I marry, it won't be him. He's too unenterprising.
You like that, don't you? Enterprise.
Yes, I do rather.
I thought you did.
Ralph, you've never gone too far, have you?
I can't imagine what you can mean.
Yes, you can.
4 o'clock? Good God, is that the time?
You're not going, are you?
Afraid so.
But I thought we were going out for the evening. Dinner or theatre or something. Oh, relax.
Oh, well, there it is.
Ralph, you aren't married or something absolutely stupid like that, are you?
No.
If you are, say so. Probably won't make any difference to us, but I'd rather like to know.
I could marry you if you like.
And what would we live on? I told you, I'm broke until my father fixes some kind of marriage settlement with some eminently suitable bloke.
Which I'm not.
Which, however much I wish you were, you're not, darling. But we're two of a kind. I don't think I'll ever meet anybody else like you. Anybody I'd want to do all this with as much as I want to do it with you. Anybody who's just right for me in this way.
You mean for an afternoon quickie?
Yes, that. But not just that. Whatever it isn't the stuff marriages are made of. Anyway, not the marriages I've seen. So can't we leave it just as it is and enjoy it for what it is?
Yes, of course we can.
Ralph, make love to me again now, please.
I'll telephone you later. Perhaps.